This is Tank's Vlog, June 3rd, 2018, wrapping up the day in sports. I'll get to my day at the ballpark in a moment, but first I have to look at what happened in the Stanley Cup Final. Obviously, I didn't see the game. I was at the Met game. But looking at the summary, it looked like the Capitals came out strong tonight and did what they had to do. This was the most important game of the series for the Capitals. They couldn't, after splitting in Vegas, lose their Game 3 at home. So now, the Washington Capitals are 2 games away from winning the Stanley Cup. Game 4 will be Monday night. And everything that all the big guys scored for the Capitals. And nothing probably gave more of an emotional lift than Evgeny Kuznetsov, who upper body injury, probably concussion. Missed most of Game 2. Was questionable, but got an assist and a goal. And then Braden Holtby, after making that big misplay that led to the Knights' goal, bounced back, didn't allow another one. Devontae Smith-Pelly gave them the insurance they needed. And what we got now is Washington Capitals leading the series 2-1. This is a Capitals team that's definitely not shrinking this year. Definitely not shrinking. They've done almost everything possible needed to win the Cup. Now they got to find a way to win 2 more games. And then you're going to see a party in Washington like you've never seen before. Now on to baseball. You know, going to a baseball game should be fun. You should enjoy yourself at the baseball park. It shouldn't feel like a chore. It shouldn't feel like a hassle. It should be a good time. Even when your team stinks it up, although you're going to be very disappointed, it shouldn't feel like a chore. You know, it takes me 2 hours. 2 hours to go see this team play. It's a trip I make at least 15 to 20 times a year. I've got the Saturday plan, and I rarely miss games in my plan. I watch this team every night, and it's the same thing. It's like a total nightmare. I mean, Jacob deGrom, what does he have to do? Gritty loads the bases in the first inning with 1 out, gets out of it. Only allows 1 run in 7 innings. And they just don't hit. And you look at this lineup, it's just terrible. And you got this manager that's just an idiot. But let me just back that off for a second. So I take 2 hours to get to this game. McFadden's had a special promotion. I was asked to pop in and start tweeting about it, and I did that. That was getting an autograph signed by Ed Kranepool, which was good. No, it wasn't too easy. I mean, humid. So walking around that stadium wasn't too easy. And McFadden is all the way out there in right field, and walking from the subway station to McFadden isn't easy. So on my way there to the game, I started hearing this, that the BP pullovers for Todd Frazier aren't going to be available today. That something was wrong. That there was a snafu. Seems like everything the Mets do is a snafu. So instead of getting that BP pullover of Todd Frazier, now, granted, it's not one of the promos I was super excited about, I get this. a voucher that they'll send the pullover to me. God help me if they make me have to pay shipping and handling. But I guess this fits just as well. One size fits all. Although, to their credit, they did give out some of the leftover shirts from last night out in the bullpen gate. But you ever notice that the concessionaires at Citi Field are awful rude? They're slow. It's like really is like you're bothering them by ordering food. So I watched the game. Very long game. Mickey Callaway proving more and more every day that he cannot handle complexities of thinking. That he is an absolute, total, 100% absolute buffoon, moron, idiot. I mean, okay, it's time to pinch hit for Jacob deGrom. He sends up Adrian Gonzalez, who comes in to play first base in a double switch, as Robert Gsellman comes in to pitch the eighth. Now, he had Devin Mesoraco batting fifth, and Kevin Plawecki batting sixth and playing first base. God, we have so much trash on this team. So anyway, he double switches, keeps Plawecki in the game, and takes out Devin Mesoraco, who has had several late inning home runs, and keeps Kevin Plawecki in the game. And instead of a normal double switch, the pitcher now bats fifth, which means Gsellman had to be pinch hit for in the ninth inning, because instead of regular double switching, he had the pitcher coming up sooner. Why? Who does this? Usually you double switch so the pitcher doesn't bat until later, but this idiot did it the wrong way. So, the Mets bullpen, for the most part, even Hansel Robles is pretty decent. Blevins got a scoreless inning, miracle. Familia pitched in and out of trouble. Meanwhile, the Mets get mowed down by Luke Farrell. Luke Farrell, the worst pitcher on the Cubs team, mow down the Mets. Mow down the Mets, mow down the Mets, mow down the Mets. And now the Mets roster is a total mess. P.J. Conlon, who showed a little bit of ability, was DFA'd and claimed by the Dodgers. Yet the Mets keep Buddy Baumann. And they DFA a player one day, call up a guy the next day, then DFA the next day, and they bring back Jose Lobaton. So we have three catchers, two that can hit and catch, and I can't even keep up with the Mets roster anymore. I don't even know who's on the team anymore, half of these players. Meanwhile, we're still getting pairs from Vegas. Todd Frazier's not back yet. Yoenis Cespedes isn't even close to coming back. So now we get to the 13th inning. Mets load the bases with 2 outs. And who's up but Kevin Plawecki. You knew he was going to fail. So now we go to 14th. Buddy Baumann and his 18 ERA. Well, Buddy Baumann and his 18 ERA has now probably gone up. Because he couldn't get out of the inning. Smacked around, smacked around, smacked around. How do you spell Buddy Baumann? B-U-D-D-Y B-U-A-M-A-N. You can't spell Buddy Baumann without bum. Yes, he is a major league bum who doesn't deserve to be in the majors. And then Gerson Bautista with the fattest pitches I've ever seen. He's like a pitching machine. Sure, he can reach 100 miles per hour, but when they're coming in is with no movement, it's like a jugs gun, a jugs machine that you use in batting practice. Bang, game over. 7-1 Cubs win. So I'm sitting there 14 innings, and I got to use the bathroom. So after I get out of the bathroom, I already know it's too late. New Jersey Transit shut down. I gotta take a damn Uber. Because I sat there for 5 hours watching this garbage. And I'm locked in Citi Field. Yes, I get to my gate. I get to the bullpen gate. And the doors are all locked. I'm screaming for help. Finally, someone helps. A cop comes and helps me. Finds another door out of there. And then I catch an Uber. And that's another friggin' hell. The guy, 2 Uber cars canceled on me. And a third just couldn't understand what I was saying. I'm saying, I'm meeting me at McFadden's. He goes, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And I'm waving my arms. He doesn't see me. I'm waving my arms. He doesn't see me. You know, I don't know how much more this I could take with this team. They're cheap. They make it hard to get in and out of the stadium. They lock you in. It's like, what? No, after a 14-inning game, you don't expect someone to go to the damn bathroom? They want to get out of here that fast. They don't care that someone has to use the damn bathroom. At least I got this voucher. Yankees won. What else is new? Red Sox won. Brewers blanked the White Sox. Royals edged A's 4-4. Cardinals 3-2 winners over the Pirates. Tigers 7-4 over the Blue Jays. Twins 7-1 over the Indians. Nationals beat the Braves. Dodgers crushed the Rockies. Padres 8-2 winners over the Reds. Rangers 3-2 winners over the Angels. Giants blanked the Phillies 2-0. Mariners 3-1 winners over the Rays, and the Diamondbacks beat the Marlins 6-2. Today's 3 stars are Evgeny Kuznetsov of the Capitals, Garrett Richards of the Angels, and Andrew Suarez of the Giants. Today's birthday shout-out goes to one of the top 10 players in the world today, Rafael Nadal, who turns 32. And we take a look back to 1993, when trailing in Game 2, the Canadiens had a desperation challenge the stick of Marty McSorley and came back to win the game in overtime 3-2, propelling the Montreal Canadiens to their 24th Stanley Cup. Interesting that no Canadian team has won ever since. So check out the full story of Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. And one more thing. Jose Reyes was laughing in the dugout after the 7-1, during the 7-1 disaster after the Cubs scored 6 runs. Why is he here? Why? Why? And Buddy Bumman better never pitch again. Good day.